I've been with 3 men at the same time.
Oh. Una manage aje? How are you
able to... But then sijui energy zilitoka wapi?
Maria. Kinachofanyika katika giza
kitaonekana kwa mwanga.
Kitamwagiwa mwangaza. Utashikwa tu. Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to Beyond Church Walls podcast. At what point does a relationship begin? Ni wapi unajua finally tumeanza? My name is Mr. Cole. Na niko hapa na baby girl who is dating.
Jaber
is now dating.
But hiyo kitu nakufascinate.
Nitakutroll mwaka mzima mpaka nimjue. Mpaka ni inbox aniambie wewe sasa itabidi uchunga bila unakaa.
Achana na mtu yangu wewe.
Hivyo tu ndio tutamjua. Sasa kama umemficha kama bangi. Mariah.
A relationship starts when?
Kama yako ilianza lini? By the way, on a serious note, when does a relationship begin? Jumi nasikianga vitu mingi sana huko nje. Kuna watu wanadate watu hawajui wanadatiwa.
Do you even know your boyfriend is your boyfriend or your girlfriend is your girlfriend? Ama mko wengi.
I'm in a relationship with one, so
I was seeing earlier today aka TikTok.
Yes.
I think it's on TikTok. I think it's in Uganda.
Yeah.
This Jama is getting married to this chick. Ndio wanaingia down the aisle. A mama comes with a baby on the back and 2 other boys. And alimuita, there's a name alimuita. I love you know how Ugandans say banange.
Yes.
So she's like, there, what did... You're getting married. You know, I think the lady had heard that he's getting married and they didn't know. And I'm like, men can't really hide. But for me, I think a relationship starts when we start calling each other at night, 9 p.m., 10. Tukianza kuongea huko into the midnight. Ati, babe, sasa tulale. Hapo inside.
Okay, so if we start talking beyond a certain time,
tuko ndani. Sisi kwa sisi. Inaitwa sako kwa bako. Bas. Hapo tuko inside.
Hata kama sijatoa manifesto.
Kwani mimi nangoja utoe? Yaani tunangojea saa ngapi? Wewe lazima useme you declare.
For me it has to be communicated. Yeah, it needs to be said.
But you know, there are things that someone can do and I actually can't. I don't need to be told otherwise that I'm not this person's person.
So let me tell you, I think this is the difference between men and women.
Okay.
And it's not generic like for all women or all men. For most men, if I have not said it, it is not there. For most women, if you've made me feel like it is there.
True.
So if you are with someone who makes you feel a certain way,
okay,
you will end up, possibly not for all women again, chances are something is happening here. Even without. So I think when we need to understand that, because I've been in a situation, I think I said it some time back in one of the videos.
Yes.
Where I was just being nice. And I was just being nice. And nasema mimi sisi ni marafiki.
Only this person to think that we are together.
Marafiki wana behavingi vile tuna behave. Wewe unafikiria naongea na kila mtu vile tunaongeanga. So it's that you make me feel a certain way.
Yeah.
And you see sometimes that's a problem that men need to work on.
It's actually a very, very big problem because if you're talking with you in some certain hours, for a certain, you know, the people you don't have stories with. Have you ever realized?
Yes.
When you pick your call and you call me, tunaongeaga for 5 minutes ikienda sana.
Yes.
Hata 5 minutes ni mingi sana. But when you start chatting on WhatsApp, we talk even for an entire day.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you other than WhatsApping me, you're calling me. And you're not talking just for few. Unakula, unadu nini, or when it gets to that kind of level, you and I are dating. And there's nothing.
Who is responsible?
Contrary.
Who is responsible? Who is responsible?
I don't think for us women, we wait until you get to say it. We actually feel it. And we actually tell it from how you treat me. Because of course, there's a distinction between how you treat this person and how you treat this other one.
Yeah.
So there's a difference.
Yeah,
so I agree.
Nilisikia, I had a comment being made somewhere that when women get to a certain age, if you take them for 2 dates, wanaanza kutengeneza committee.
ashapiga simu village.
Tumemaliza 2 dates.
Eh.
Hatuwezi waste time hapa tunakunywa kahawa tunaharibu pesa. But anyway, that's beside the point. I think it's important for these things to be communicated. Sometimes I feel like usually nakwanga too hard on men, but one of the things that I observed I learned through experience, most of the times labda pia wanawake wamebadilika because this was some time back, so it might not be the same.
Okay.
But most of the times a woman will not do something you've not made her feel like she can do it. May not be all. For example, if 2 people are maybe friends,
Okay.
And maybe this would only be appropriate in a church context. It might not be the case huko nje, because huko nje watu ni magangster. If I'm a friend to this girl na kila siku tunatembeanga na yeye from point A to point B, namsindikiza, anaingia gari, anaenda, mimi narudi faithfully, tutatembea hivyo, and it will be that way. The day I hold this girl's hand, tutembee na yeye from here to pale, the next day I'm not the one who will initiate the holding of the hands. Atanishika mkono, because I have made her feel it's okay, I can hold this guy's hand. So what that does is when certain boundaries are crossed, then it gives a certain impression or meaning. For example, kama dem anajua nikitext Precious at 9 siwezi mpata, she won't bother unless ni gangster. She won't bother. But the day I text her at 10, you can be sure
that's a leeway.
There is a boundary that has been extended.
Yes.
And so sometimes when we are not firm on boundaries, or when we've been doing something consistently, alafu inafika mahali unaacha kufanya hiyo kitu consistent, and you bend, I think in a way it can make someone say, maybe sasa tumegraduate.
Yes.
Ni kama sasa tumecross over. So for me, I think if you don't want to date someone, let the boundaries be clear.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just go ahead.
No, I'm saying it needs to be so clear in terms of even how much time am I spending around you. For example, how many dates am I taking you? And why am I taking you for all these dates?
Unajua kuna vitu zingine ni unspoken. Ndio tufikia hapo point ati sasa sijui ndio ngoje uanze ku ask me out, sijui I ask you, we define this. Ngori. Mimi nisha move on. I got a scenario where this particular chick, and that's why we're asking who if your boyfriend is your boyfriend. This particular chick had been engaged to this particular guy. Unfortunately or fortunately, there was a event somewhere, and this chick and this guy happened to go, and this other chick happened to go. So there is a drama and 2 chicks. And this person appears and says, "Hi, say hi to my boyfriend." Like, wala si Precious wangu. Okay, wacha, let me run and, "Hi, babe, you're coming here." Babe ni nani? Kuangalia dem ring, akona engagement ring ya the same exact. Your ring and my ring looks alike. We together. Kuna kaimbo kengine ka Kikuyu kuna kamekuja kwa akili lakini sitakaimba. But this chick akarealize manze, before hata kukwe na commotion na nini ali realize tuko wawili. All right? We are just the 2 of us. Maybe there are other people. So wrote these dates in a certain in a book and said, okay, this night he was with me, this night he was here, this day he traveled, then looked for this chick, other chick, and said, okay, now I want us to talk. And this chick was like, no, you're not going to talk about my boyfriend. And said, no, he's not your boyfriend. He's our boyfriend. Said, no. And said, okay, on this very night, was he with you? Yes. On this very day, had he traveled to Narok with you? Yes. So when he's not with you on this night, he's with me on these other ones. And this was like, all right, but then he's never here on this day. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they're doing this and this. So we realized, by the way, imagine we are the 2 of us.
Iko shida.
But I don't know how long we need to be told, or how much, and what are the things that we need to be ascertained to get to know that this person is my person.
It's not someone.
Because Mimi, you have to introduce me to all your friends. By the way, your pastors, accountability partners, everyone, your village has to know me.
You've answered it.
You know.
Yes.
I can't just be like somewhere Okay, kuna levels lazima pia tufike ndio niweze kuintroduce kwa huyo, because lazima tuwezane ndio to move to the other level. Have you ever been in a situation, by the way I've remembered, you look at someone and you're like, maybe on a, for example, a dating app.
Yes.
Umeenda tu hivi kuscroll, sijui nini nilikuwa nafanya huko lakini nilikuwa na scroll, and then you realize, my person is also here. We are also personing. You know, tunatafuta sisi tuko pamoja, we are together, lakini this person is somewhere in a dating app looking for someone. And what that tells you is this person is not satisfied and not settled with me.
They say when you fall in love, after you fall in love is when you meet your soulmate,
the love of your life.
Waende huko.
By the way, let me ask you.
Yes.
At the point of which you realized or you decided,
yes,
I'm going to date Karen, were you dating someone else?
No, I wasn't dating someone else. I had been out of a relationship for about 4 years. It didn't work, so nikajipatia break.
Was Karen your person? Was she the only person when you started dating her?
In fact, that year, I had not planned to be in a relationship. I actually wanted to finish school because I used to think and believe that I will get married to someone who's not Kenyan. So nilikuwa nangojea nimalize shule niende nje ya nchi alafu nipatane na
the love of your life.
So I wasn't looking, but yes, there were many things happening here and there, situations kama hizi tunaongelea where you're just nice to people and they think you're saying something. But when I met Karen, we were friends for a very short time. But in that time that we were friends, we had conversations that were very solid. There were no strings attached. I had not even thought I would date her. But in the process of us conversing, she ticked a lot of boxes for me. Not really that there was a manual, but I saw this is someone I can actually do life with. So, you hear someone's values, not just values, but perspectives, a life. No, we agree. We are seeing it. Yeah. This one I can live with. This one, and that's how I started entertaining that thought. But I told a friend of mine about it, so akaniambia cheza chini. Cheza chini kabisa. Hata usijaribu nikanyamaza. Then so after some time I don't like sounding spiri, especially here, but we prayed about it with that guy. And when I was sure this is what I felt, and I think the conviction for me was right, and I think God was leading me that way. Me nikatafuta Karen. That was the first time I ever sat with her. I asked her out, and in that first meeting nikam sure, so kuna vile me I've been attracted to you, and I think this attraction is nikaa imekuwa love, so I'm proposing a relationship that would lead to marriage. That's what I said.
So there were not two people in the picture?
No, there were not two people in the picture.
I've been with 3 men at the same time.
Oh. Una manage aje? How are you
able to? But then sijui energy zilitoka wapi?
Maria.
Wacha nikwambie, I was bad.
When nilikuwa bad news. Birthday.
Na nitakugift kitu unataka, na nitagift mwingine kitu anataka, na nitaongelesha huyu time na mwambie niko naongea na mother, sorry, niaje. And we talk. It's all my time. So sometimes when people do things or some men do things to me, I'm like, so how many of us are we in the picture? Because the energy that I could give this person, I could not give this other one. And the energy I could give this one was not the energy that I could give this one. And at some point it was really easy. But ilifika 2 points.
Did they ever find out?
No, none of them.
Wanasikilia kwa hii podcast?
Hata sijui kama wanajijua.
Hata wajijui.
But it was really nice because you could get so many gifts on your really birthday, nice. And be showered with a lot of love. Ukifungua TV WhatsApp hivi zinaleta tu ma love. Abakutumia na namba yake ya Airtel, ya Safaricom, ya Telcom, ya nini you. Kulikuwa line ya you. Na Safaricom nyingine ya M-Pesa. So, all that love. There was a lot and so much love.
You see why I am insisting on finding out if you're truly dating? Ni kwa sababu ya hizi historia.
Sasa ni nini wewe umeanza kurushi?
Bwana, if you are the one, just look for me. Let us sit down.
Have a cup of tea.
Let's have a cup of tea to make sure unajua ni wewe na you are the only one. Maria atakupiga character development, utakuja Sunday.
But it's very easy for me to distribute the energy. And right now I've gotten old, but by then it was really easy to distribute the energy. Zile za, on Monday I have a meeting.
So it's
can we meet
true-
on Tuesday?
So it's true the way they say that a woman can cheat on you and you will never find out.
Never know.
Why?
Very true. Caps, underlined,
Wickedness.
bold, write that.
It's
Because I'll
wickedness.
meet you on Monday, meet him, the other one on Tuesday, meet the other one on Wednesday, and I will not give you room to even doubt me.
But we are not encouraging that. Weka ukijua tu utashikwa siku moja.
Sijaishikwa na
Biblia
nilisonga
inasema
na wakasonga.
kinachofanyika katika giza
Kitaonekana kwa mwanga.
kitamwagiwa mwangaza. Utashikwa tu.
By the life transition,
Utashikwa.
two of them got married. I think one is just loitering around here, but it was a good ride.
But I think it's important if anybody is dating, please sit down and be able to define, yes, we're in a relationship and this is where we started and this is where we are going and this is what we are and this is what I want to do with you. Please answer those questions. By the way, I insist that purpose has to be defined. If you're taking me out, I need to know why. Yes, we're just having a good time, fine, but it cannot be that every other week we are having a good time. Every other week we are having a good time. Kwani una bestes wengine wa kuenda ku have a good time now? Easy good time those end up, they grow up into something else. So I think it's important. If we are hanging out as friends, then let's behave like friends.
Okay. Until you define it.
Until it's defined, yes, and until I can be able to say on this date, this changed. And when that is, na hiyo change ikifanyika isiwe tu on paper, it's also on the ground. That now you even let me into your life, I get to know your friends. Once in a while, I need to know what happens in your life. I need to know where you work, where you live. Not because I'm being intrusive, but inanisaidia mimi also to be able to know, by the way, huyu mtu ni mtu.
Kuna kawimbo kengine Kasakula kanasema akikuletea ananiletea tunakula fea sote tunashare.
Maneno ya sinia hapa tumekataa.
Usiogope sana Nairobi. But I also feel like when it comes to some certain things, jibambe. But as Precious has said,
hapana, usiende kujibamba, you will perish. The narrow road is very narrow.
Na kama uko na so much love that you have so much love that you can give one person.
I can just give one person and that's enough. Hiyo ingine mtaniua.
I agree.
Wachana ikae. Find out. Na ukipatana na mtu wako kwa dating app mtoke.
Mbele tukikutana hapo tunapendania hapo tena. We start all over again.
We should talk about the dating apps in the next video. So make sure you plug in. But let us know, have you ever dated yourself?
Uko kwa ndoa peke yako, kwa relationships peke yako.
I'm dating, my guy is in the UK.
Wenda
leo na yeye hata hakujui, hata namba yako hana. So thanks for watching.